What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Leo sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of July 23rd and August 22nd, then you are a Leo sun sign, and this video is for you. Before we get into this reading, I just want to say that I have a website, finally, lightofriga.com, and it's going to be a place for you to book a personal reading with me, to look at crystals, to learn more about me and my tarot experience. But most importantly, it's going to be a place for you to catch up on daily readings on the homepage. I do a reading every single day to help you to make most of your day. So I'd appreciate it if you go check that out, lightofriga.com. Alright, now that that's out of the way, today we're going to be doing a look at the month ahead for the month of March for all Leo sun signs. And this spread is designed to give you the information you need to make March the best month possible. We're going to be using the Robin Wood Tarot and the Untamed Truth Oracle. I've already shuffled the deck, so we're ready to go. Notice it's been trimmed and edged, so this deck is fully customized. If you would please just give me a moment to center myself, cut the deck, and deal out the cards. Alright, and now we're going to ask the Untamed Truth Oracle what message it has for Leo sun signs this March. What message do you have for Leo sun signs this March? Okie dokie. Excellent. A couple of knights here. Some major arcana. Alright, what we'll do is we're going to take a look at these cards individually, and then I'll go back and look at them as a whole to see what they're telling us. The first card we're going to look at is this one, and it represents the energies of last month, so the energies of February, and we got the Three of Cups. And I think February seems like, for a lot of you, was a very fun month. A month to get to know people, a month to strengthen bonds with your friends and family, a month to celebrate. So I'm getting very positive vibes from February. Like, things are going your way, and you just feel good enough to celebrate and enjoy life and be just light and carefree and happy. So definitely getting great vibes from February. I just want to state before we get any further, though, that this is a general reading and it applies to a large group of people. So not everything is going to resonate with everyone. So I encourage you to look at the images and listen to what I'm saying and figure out how that applies to your life. And then you'll get the most out of this reading. So definitely feeling happiness, good vibes, friendship, family in February. Let's move on to this card. This card represents the current energies, the present energies now at the end of February. And we've got the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is about fighting. It's about people getting in your way. It's about not vibing at the same level as people. So this could, manifest in your romantic relationships, in your friendships, in your work relationships. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be different for everyone, but definitely fighting, I get the sense here. And just not seeing things on the other person's level is kind of, oh, that's interesting. I'm getting the feeling that a lot of this fighting has to do with, like, earthly, physical things. Maybe you fight over, I don't know, possibly. That might resonate for some people, but let's just keep it a little bit more vague and say that, yeah, there's just friction within your relationships at this time for some of you. Maybe it's just one relationship. Maybe it's all of your relationships. I don't know. We'll see. All right, this card here represents the energies of next month. This is the energies of March, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles. The feeling I'm getting here is that March is going to be a time for reflection on the future and figuring out what you can do to move forward. This is a slow, pragmatic thing. So I'm getting the feeling that March is going to be kind of a time where things slow down. There's not as much celebrating. You're coming off of this friction in your relationships, and it's time to figure out what do I do now? where do I go? And I see this taking a while. This is going to be a longer process as you, maybe for some of you, your lives may be in flux at this time, and you're just kind of trying to figure out which steps to take to move forward. So I do feel as though this is going to be a slower month, a month of strategizing, a month of reflecting, and a month of just planning out for the future. So yeah, March is going to be things are going to calm down is kind of basically what I'm saying. All right, this card here represents what you should hold on to in the month of March, and we've got the moon. All right, I just said it's going to be a time of self-reflection or reflection. The moon is about really going inwards and finding out what's inside of you. And it might even mean bringing out your shadow side so that you can work on it. And I think that's going to be important in March, is that you whatever caused this friction in your life, you were to blame. You're to blame for everything in your life. You are creating your reality. You are to blame for all the good that happens to you. You are to blame for all the bad that happens to you. And the only way you're going to ever realize that is if you truly go inside and look at the shadow and see how your shadow side is playing a role in your life. And when I say shadow side, I mean your dark things that you don't want to look at, that you don't necessarily want to even acknowledge. And I think these things play a role in our lives, and for some of us, we don't even realize how big of a role that they play. And I think March is going to be a time for you to go inward and look at that shadow and see how it affected where you're at now. So hold on to that. All right, let's move on over here. This card represents your biggest hurdle or obstacle you're likely to face in the month of March. We've got the Page of Swords. And I think what I'm getting from this is that kind of an immature ego may get in your way. This could mean the ego of someone else, but I get the strong sense that this is your ego. And your immature ego will look at this moon card and say, there's no shadow side to me. Are you crazy? I'm perfect. You know what I mean? And that's what an immature ego will do. It'll try to, the ego's in survival mode. And it thinks that, if you're going to allow your shadow side to come out, it thinks that it's going to be detrimental. So it tries to hide it from you. But we all know truly the only way to heal is to acknowledge where you need healing. The ego's a little bit confused. So I think it's very important to catch yourself whenever you're having ego thoughts, which are 99% of your thoughts. Catch yourself when they're negative, when they're immature, and try to really be honest with yourself about what you're hiding from yourself. Make sense? If you have any questions about this reading, as always, put those in the comment section and I will try my best to explain it in writing. All right, let's move on over here. We got another knight. This card represents what to let go of in the month of March. And we've got the Knight of Wands. I think there's going to be an urge for you to get out there, get in motion, make some movement, go do something in March. And it's almost like restless leg syndrome. You just want to go out there and do something. This card is suggesting that, March is going to be a time for you to heal. It's going to be a time for you to analyze. It's not necessarily the time for you to do stuff. In order to do stuff, you have to be doing it from a place of pure positivity. And I don't feel as though that is what is the surrounding energy for a lot of Leos in the month of March. I think March is going to be a time for you to figure things out rather than to do. Once you figure things out, then you do. But, you can't put the cart before the horse. So you're going to have to figure things out in March is kind of the gist I'm getting. Don't put in too much action without a plan. Make the plan first. That's kind of what you should let go of in March. This card here represents the energies of people in your life. And before we get into that card, I just want to state that, there's going to be different individuals in your life. They're going to have different energies. So this card just applies to people as a whole in your life. And we've got the World card. Interesting. This card is about the end of a cycle. The World card is about, something starting, existing, and then finishing. And the world is the end. It's the end of an era, sort of. And this could signal the end of a relationship, possibly. This could signal that people are kind of changing before your very eyes. And I think that's probably more accurate, is that the people in your life maybe are completing phases and they're changing, and that can be confusing. It might be a reason for the kind of the struggle at the end of February, is that people are changing before you, and it's hard to realign your energy with theirs when it's suddenly so different. So my advice on this is to just accept the change and allow the change. And if you were meant to be friends, then you will adjust your frequencies and get on the same wavelength or a similar wavelength. And if not, then c'est la vie. C'est la vie, you know what I mean? There's all sorts of people you're meant to meet along this journey, and if you're grasping onto people who no longer resonate with you, you're going to close off opportunities to meet new people. Make sense? All right. This last card here represents the biggest lesson you're likely to learn in the month of March. And we've got the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. This card is about getting back to the chores of life. Getting back to doing those things that you need to do in order to live, in order to survive. Kind of the mundane things. And I think that's something that's going to help you to heal this month, is that coming off an argument or a fight, you got to get back to, square one. You got to get back to living your life and focusing on improving your situation, focus on your dreams and your goals, and you're going to have to take those baby steps towards them. We all do. And I think that's what the month of March is about. It's about taking those baby steps towards your goals, not taking huge, sweeping, grandiose movements towards your goals, but taking those everyday little thing steps and getting back on track. So now that we've seen all these cards, I definitely feel as though this end of February, whatever arguments or whatever fight or whatever it is occurred, really changed the energy a lot. You went from really enjoying yourself to now just being like, where do we go next? Right? March is going to be like, whoa, what just happened? What do we do now? The answer is to go inward. The answer is to look at your shadow. The answer is to do shadow work. The answer is to ask yourself the tough questions about yourself that you never wanted to answer or ask. Okay? And so that's how healing occurs, and that's what needs to occur this month, is healing, and it's through the inner journey that will occur. It's through understanding the self more, and not erasing your shadow aspects, but learning more about them so that you can minimize their impact on your life. What's going to get in your way is your ego, not the amigo. Your ego is going to be like, hey, let's create fear and anxiety for no reason whatsoever other than it's what I like to do. So that's something that you may have to work through this month, is the immature ego butting its head into your affairs. But you can control it. It's your ego, and you can control it. You can't get rid of it. It's always going to be there, but you can control and limit its, the type of responses it gives you. March is not going to be the month for big action. I'm getting the feeling that March is more of a month for introspection and revision, rather than, let's go out there and make change. I don't think big changes need to occur in March. I think you need to look at yourself a little bit more. And, and the people around you, I feel as though they're changing. A lot of them, not all of them, but some of them are changing a little bit, and this is a good thing. Change is always positive, always positive. Whether or not you are coming along for that change is irrelevant to the fact that it is occurring. And so don't hold on too tightly to the way things are, because change will always come by and shift everything around. Don't worry about that. You can count on that. But the biggest lesson here, we got another moon here. I think the biggest lesson is to go inside and get back on track and really ask yourself, what do I need to do to move forward at this time? And start small, right? Start with the little things. Start with your daily practice, and then, extend that into your weekly practice, and then figure out a month-by-month plan, which will turn into a year-by-year plan. And then you're ready to take action. Once you know how this year should turn out for you, now you can take big actions to make it happen. But you got to figure that all out first. That's kind of the gist I'm getting here. Okay, before we go, we asked the Untamed Truth Oracle what message it had for Leo sun signs this March, and we've got conflict. Uh-oh. Look at the reds in this card. My goodness. Alright, the feeling I'm getting here is that conflict is unavoidable. Conflict is just two different energies hitting each other and not budging. And, you know, maybe in the end of February you had some conflict. Maybe you're going through some conflict now. Maybe you're going to continue to go through some conflict in March. But I want you to remember this, Leo friends, that conflict is an opportunity to learn. An opportunity for you to learn more about yourself in this world that you live in. And you can't shy away from it, because these are going to be the biggest lessons that there are. You know, mistakes and conflicts. That's how you're going to learn about yourself. That's how you're going to improve yourself. And that's how you're going to become a better person. And it's important not to shy away from them. It's important not to hide from them. It's important not to, you know, shove your shadow side deep, dark down in the bottom, right? We have to face them, our shadow sides, and we have to fight them. Not fight them in the literal sense, but fight them as in, you know, counteract them with positive energy. So if you're going through a conflict at this time, I empathize with you, but I also want to tell you that it's making you a stronger person, and you will come out the end of it much stronger than you went going into it. And that is a beautiful thing. All right, Leo friends, that is the reading for March. I hope you guys got something out of that. Remember, this is a general overall reading. Not everything will apply, but if you want a specific reading where I tap into your energies, head on over to my website, lightofriga.com. Feels good to say that, finally. And you can peruse the different personal readings I have over there and find one that will help you get to the bottom of any issue that you might have. I'd appreciate it if you go check that out, lightofriga.com. If you like this video, please hit that like button. It lets me know that you enjoyed it and got something out of it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put those in the comment section below. I love to hear what you have to say about these readings. And if you really enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the videos I release weekly, monthly, everything in between. You don't want to miss out. Hit that subscribe button. All right. Leo friends, we're going through some issues, but the way forward is inward. The way forward is inward. Learn about yourself, and you will come out of this conflict much better off. All right, Leo friends, leave a like if you enjoyed this. Love and light to you all. Happy taroting. Peace.